Hey guys, okay, so today's video is going to be a little bit different than the typical videos that I put up on my channel. I kind of realized that a lot of the videos that I do, and especially a lot of the makeup tutorials that I do, they're kind of very advanced and more geared towards people that are, I don't want to say like advanced or skilled or something, but like people that really like makeup and are not beginners. A lot of the stuff that I do is not something that somebody who is first beginning, to kind of divulge into makeup would typically do. I know when I first started wearing makeup, I literally wore like eyeliner because that was like the only thing I knew how to apply before I watched videos and really learned how you're supposed to apply makeup and the steps and everything like that. So today I decided to make kind of a beginner video, and this video is just going to be about how to apply foundation, because a lot of times I show you guys real quick and never really explain what I do. I just show you me doing it, but I'm not actually going in depth and telling you exactly how I apply my foundation and the steps that I use to kind of get that flawless face look. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to break it down. It's going to be really, really simple. We're not going to go into highlighting, contouring, anything like that. It's just going to be how to apply foundation for flawless skin. It's just going to be really, really simple and more geared towards people that are first beginning with makeup. And I hope that this really helps you guys. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do more like beginner type videos, and I definitely will. And just tell me what you want, to know about, and I will do a video on it. So I hope this really helps you guys, and I hope that you guys do enjoy it. If you do, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would really, really appreciate it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hey guys, okay, so as you can probably tell, I have absolutely nothing on my face, and I was really lazy this week and didn't self-tan my face, so that is why my face is about 1,000 shades lighter than my neck and chest area. But obviously we're gonna fix that when I apply my foundation. So when I apply my foundation, it is gonna look like really dark on my face, but I promise it does match my chest and my neck. So yeah. So the first thing that I always start off with before I do my foundation is I apply a primer, and a primer is basically just going to fill in any fine lines and pores that you do have that may be enlarged or anything like that, and just kind of give that flawless canvas to your skin before you go ahead and apply the foundation and concealer to it. And it's also going to help your makeup last throughout the day. There are different primers for different things. You can get ones that will control oil if you have oily skin. You can get ones that are moisturizing if you have dry skin. There are a whole mirage of primers. The one that I'm just using is just a regular primer. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This will work for any type of skin. That's why I'm using this one specifically in this video. It's not necessarily for dry skin, not necessarily for oily skin, pretty much just for everybody. So this is actually a great primer. I got this little mini one at Sephora. They have it like right near the counters, and I really do like it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply about a pea size amount, probably smaller than a pea actually. And I'm normally just going to apply this right into my T-zone. And if you don't know what your T-zone is, it's just right here on your face. And I'm sorry if you can hear Penelope barking in the background. She is freaking out downstairs, and I don't know why. Okay, so now that I applied that all over my face, the next step is concealer. A lot of people actually do their foundation first and then their concealer. I have always done my concealer first and then my foundation. I don't know why I do that, but that's just how I like to do it. Then everything matches flawlessly, because it's really hard a lot of times to find a concealer and a foundation that are the exact same color. And I don't want to be able to see foundation, concealer, the difference in between it. So I always apply my concealer first and then foundation over it, so everything blends together flawlessly. If I do have a blemish, I will apply the concealer after I apply the foundation, but typically on a daily basis, I really only use concealer to cover up areas where I have redness, which is typically around my nose and mouth area. Those are just hormonal redness places for girls. So a lot of you guys probably have it. I have it pretty bad, I think. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and conceal that. The concealer that I'm using is this Revlon Photo Ready Concealer. Again, you can get this at the drugstore. It's a great concealer. I use it a lot. I really am not that picky when it comes to concealers because, like I said, I don't struggle with blemishes. It's really just redness, so I don't know. Any concealer really works for me. I haven't really found one that I think is amazing or found one that I think is horrible. I pretty much just use whatever I have, and this is what I have right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cover where I have that redness, and I'm not even blending it in. I'm literally just covering it up, as you guys can probably tell. So I normally put it like all over my nose and then just around my mouth area like so, and that's really, oh my god, I look really weird right now. I look like I have a mustache or something. Oh, Okay, well, we'll fix that soon. But yeah, so that's really just what I do. And then I'm gonna go ahead and apply my foundation. So the foundation that I absolutely love that I use pretty much every single day is this CoverGirl Outlast 3-in-1 foundation. Again, a drugstore foundation. Pretty much all of these products are found from the drugstore. And I really, really love this. I use it every single day. So I use about 1.5 pumps of this, and I just apply the foundation all over my face. So I'm just going to pump it right onto my finger and apply in little dots all over my face equally. Okay, so now that I have that all over my face and I look crazy, now it's time to blend everything together. So the new favorite thing that I have been loving to blend my foundation and my concealer is this brush from Mojo Beauty. It's a flat top kabuki brush. This is their flat F8 brush. I absolutely love it. It blends flawlessly. So now I'm gonna show you guys how I go ahead and do that. So basically first I just pat. So I'm just patting the foundation into my skin. I'm not blending anything, I'm not buffing anything yet, I'm just patting the foundation in to my skin, and this is going to give the most full coverage look, but we are going to go and blend it further once everything is kind of patted around my skin. And I'm making sure to be very light. You don't want to be like too abrasive with your face, especially when you're working with brushes, as opposed to like a sponge type thing like a beauty blender. You just want to pat it in really, really lightly. There's no need to, you know, be harsh with it or anything like that. Now I'm gonna go and buff. So I'm just gonna kind of do small little circles, again, nothing hard, on my face just to further blend out the foundation. And you guys can check the bottom bar. I have a coupon code for Mojo Beauty brushes for you guys, so you can check that out, and a link to all of their brushes. I literally love all of their brushes. They're amazing, and they're cheaper than Sigma and literally better. So I highly, highly recommend them. Now I literally love these. Okay, so now my foundation is pretty much all blended out all around my face. Like I said, I love this brush. I'm about to drop it. I love it so much. But I highly, highly recommend it. So there will be a link in the bottom bar to all of Mojo Beauty's brushes and a coupon code for them. But that really is all I do for my foundation. Typically now I'll go in and I'll highlight my under eyes, contour my cheeks, more things like that. I do have a full face routine, which you guys can watch. I'll link it in the bottom bar, which will go more in depth about what I do after this. But after I highlight and contour, then I will just set my foundation with a powder, which you can do if you have oily skin. If you have dry skin, it's really not necessary. I have pretty dry skin, and I don't set it with a powder every day. It really kind of depends on how full coverage I want it to be. So if you have dry skin and want to make your foundation a little bit more full coverage, go ahead and set it with a powder. The powder that I love is this MAC Studio Fix powder, but there are tons of powders from the drugstore. Rimmel Stay Matte is a really great powder. I'm trying to think what else. Revlon, their Color Stay powder, I believe it's called. I like that as well. So there are a lot of really great powders from the drugstore as well, which you can use. If you do have oily skin, I would highly recommend setting your foundation with a powder. It's just gonna make it last all day long. If you have oily skin at all or really want your makeup to be long lasting, anything that you put on your face that's a liquid should be set with a powder. That's just gonna set it and make it stay for so much longer. So yeah, that really is all I do for my foundation. I hope that this was helpful to some of you guys that are newer to makeup and more beginners. So I kind of explained everything that I don't typically explain. I am sorry for that, but I hope that you guys found this video helpful. And if you did, I would love it if you would please thumbs up the video and subscribe. It would mean so much to me. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.